Good evening, folks. Remember that our A's are a sound, our O's are a sound, our C's are a ch sound, ch, and our T's are a th sound. And we do not have any R's to roll, so we roll our L's, like road, see. Okay? All right. Lesson for today, for the night. Momku and Shami. Say it again. Momku, M-U-M, Momku and Shami. So I used to always mix those up. They're similar, but I mix them up. I would sometimes say Mumku when I really meant Shami, and sometimes I would say Shami when I really meant Mumku. So I had to think of a way to figure those out. So Mumku, I'd like to think the root word for Mumku is mu. Not like a cow moo, but moo. If you say moo, if you say M-O, I guess, moo, that means that something has passed, something has died, something is gone. Moo. It's more used as in death. Moo. So when somebody passes away, they would say napka mashama mu. When you hear that mu, it means that somebody has passed away. Or they would say mu'ash, or somebody would say natpanamok and then they'll name the name and yahao mu'ash. Mu, that's that name Mu, means that somebody has died. So Mumku is somebody sick. Now, when you're Shami, you're sick too. But when you're Mumku, when somebody says Napta Mumku, yes, Mumku, Mumkush, or yes, Mumkunt. And it's associated with mu because mumku is worse than shami. Mumku is when somebody is sick, like very sick, like hospital sick, like cancer, like, in the hospital on ventilator or whatever. That's mumku, when somebody is sick and they're in the hospital. So when you associate that, when I started associating that, then I said, okay, so mumku is somebody that's very, very sick. So they'll say, nashama mumku, natamumku. Yes, they are sick. They're sick. You don't say natshami, because shami is not the opposite, but shami is sick too. But shami is the cold, stuffy nose. You go to ER and they give you some Tylenol and say, go home, drink a lot of water, rest. You're just shami. You're sick, but you're not as sick. So mumku, on the other hand, is somebody who's very sick, in hospital sick, deathbed sick sometimes, or you've been sick for a long time, and they would tell you, that you're mumku. But on the other hand, shami is more of a cold. So just know the difference when when you're trying to say, are you shami or are you mumku? Weird way to say it, but it does happen. So the other thing related to the hospital is that, and I want to teach you a lot, but the hospital is people would say because when we say death, there's so many ways to say it. Because somebody would say gosh, meaning they've died some time back, but they died. Not go on gosh, meaning go, meaning died. Not score, because that means totally something else. But gosh, meaning that they've died. When somebody, when they say the hospital, they would say kokoi tam ha ki. It's a big word. Kokoi tam ha ki, meaning ki is house. Ha ki is their house. So kokoi meaning could be ghost. Kokoi, when they would say kokoi is ghost. So it's not literal translation that it's the ghost's house, but that's what they call hospital is because, and I think because a lot of times, and this is a bad way to analyze it, is that when somebody is sick and they're in the hospital, that sometimes people don't come back. So they would say that's where the ghosts live and their house, because they're gonna die. And nowadays it's not like that, so don't think that way. But kokoi dam ha ki is hospital. So when somebody says that, mumko sham kokoi dam ha ki wo, meaning laying there. So they would also use that as the hospital, or when somebody talks about somebody that's mumko or si mumko. As you know, si means really, like really. Si mumko, meaning they're very sick, very, very, very sick. So they would use si mumko. Then they would say si mumko kokoi tamaki, or they would reverse it and say kamo huom kokoi tamaki nashpisi mumko. So they would say it that way, meaning those are the words you catch is mumko, kokoi tamaki, shami, and they would say that even to the hospital, the local hospital, even though sometimes it's a clinic, or sometimes, well, actually, they don't necessarily say it to Santa Rosa or San Simon Clinic. It's more of an in-house or inpatient, or like cells or what have you, where they have inpatients. They will call it that. Kokoi damaki. Do wo, meaning laying down, laying there, or there. So they would say it that way. So just know, mumko, and it's a long word. Mumko is very sick. Root word mu. Shami is a slight sickness, maybe stuffy nose, itchy throat, what have you. That's shami. And kokoi tamaki is kokoi is a ghost, or somebody that is dead on the other side, I guess. Kokoi. Dam is there, and ki is a house, so their house. Kokoi damaki. So that's how they word that. So if you ever hear it, and you'll hear it a lot, especially among people that talk about when somebody's in the hospital and whatever, they'll say it that way. Wa is just they're laying there, they're there, laying down. Wa meaning lay down. Wa. Okay. So I'm back. I haven't done it for a while, and oh my God, so many people have been just letting me know, hey, you need to update. Yeah, I want to learn more and whatever. And just know that this is a conversational autumn. It's not to teach you how to write autumn. I think the college does that, and a lot of people do that. but more just conversation, just talking, yeah, small conversation. Hopefully that you hear it a lot and you hear it often, that you will understand what they're saying. And I always tell people to speak it, speak the language. If you want somebody to speak the language to you, or you kind of get lost in how to say the language, and you don't have anybody, then hit me up. I'll talk to you and all of them. Although just know that there are like a lot of dialects, or they say 13 dialects. Some people say more, some people say less, but basically 13 are major dialects on the nation, on the O'odham lands, which stretch Gila River all the way down to pass to the border on the other side of Mexico. So if you want to talk to me, I'm from Santa Rosa area, but also I live in Anacum, which is two different dialects, and my mom is from Bigfield, so that's another dialect. And I love, or I know a lot of my peeps out in toward the West End, the Hura music. So I mean Hura version or dialect. So we're just immersed in that whole thing. So, but we all, as I always say, it's not about whether you're saying it right or wrong. You're just saying it according to how you know it and how you know it in that dialect. And if I'm talking to somebody in Hura or somebody in Anacum, they'll understand me. And that's basic. That's basic. What we want people to do is, so long as they understand you. So if you're afraid to say something to somebody that you might not say it right, say it to me. I'll listen. So hit me up.